Up TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. This is a layout update of the second build Old Gauge Railroad reversal loop. I think I got like around 5 rails up here. Okay, so we moving right along here with this operation. These I-beams right here is not put in yet. You can see I can slide it over. Okay. Fits in like this. Goes all the way in. Right? I just got his shit up on there. I got it cut out already. You know, I'm just lining up. Same thing with these right here. They're cut. Right? I just got them slipped in. Those back there are put in. All of those is glued and put in. These pieces is glued in. Right? I got to put those in. I got to sink that I-beam over there. Okay? So, just lining everything up. I got the columns over there sitting on top of there. They go on the bottom. Okay? I just got them on the top. These columns right here, they go on the bottom. And they get a platform on there. They get a base. Okay? So, here's a scrap piece right here of one of the I-beams that I had cut out. When you cut it out with a notch so it could overlap into that tenon. I give you an example. See this diamond right here? You see how those pieces interlock over there like that? You got to cut a notch in there. Okay? You got to cut a notch out on there. And I've been cutting these out by hand. Okay? I cut these out by hand. The notches. Here's a piece right here, okay? This is how the notch cuts out. Gets cut out on an angle. Okay? Same thing over here with the lap joint. Okay, so the next stage in this operation is I gotta sink that I-beam over there. This I-beam right there, I gotta sink that beam there. Sink that beam. We gotta cut these pieces out so I could sink these lap joints over here and these I-beams. This is connected. You see I slipped the beams in there, but this is I gotta put this down. This thing here, I had the level up there. I gotta put these on these columns. I gotta hurry up and finish this operation. Okay, so everything could be level. Because it's sitting on top of this thing here, it's falling apart. I had built this thing out of scrap on the bottom. All of this here is falling apart as I'm building the second level on top of there. Okay? And I think that's a wise way to build it. You understand? The track pattern is laid out and the build operation on top. Take the track off, then put this on, then put the track back on top. Okay? So that's the situation right here with the rebuilding. Okay, everything is moving along. I'm moving this away. I gotta do some more tacking back there. A couple of pieces of wood I gotta put on the back piece over there. Okay, I really don't have to, but I'm gonna do it. Like for instance, where the switch track is at right there. See these plates right here? I'm gonna turn them into I-beams. I'm gonna put another plate on the bottom and put an I-beam over there. I could leave it just like that. That's enough support, right? But I want it to look like this. These I-beams right here going across, okay? And once I do that, I'm finished with the back section over there. I really don't like how I made that arch. I could did a better job with that arch back there, okay? Draw a circle 27 degrees. You understand? And the center of it, and draw my arc out. My table saw, my jigsaw was acting up. I got it working again. It always failed me. I was cutting out another arch on this railroad, and the jigsaw failed me. I lost the screw and everything. All right. So the jigsaw been holding me up with this project. Okay. I cut the rest of that piece out with the coping saw and the table saw. Okay. So that's why it looks like that. I had a rough time with that piece. I didn't even want to look at it, okay? I've been working on it for a while, okay? So, That's the layout of these.